Good evening, YouTube. Ball Crazy here. Derek coming back at you with a new mail day, plus some Topps Archives, excuse me, Topps Archives goodies, stuff I got since the mail and store since Saturday. So I'm going to show them off. I'm pretty proud of this group of cards right here. Let me first start off with Topps Archives. Went to after work on Saturday night. Went to a local Meijer and see if they had anything cool and interesting. They had one box of the blaster box of Topps Archives. So I thought about it. So, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger and get it. And I think I got did pretty good. One of my better amount of goodies in one blaster box. Not really one great card, but a lot of good ones. So I'm going to show the highlights from that because I have better luck breaking stuff off camera than I do on. First off, the base stuff that's kind of highlight. Got the Jackie Robinson. Can never go wrong with Jackie Robinson. Got the Juan Soto 75 design. Mike Trout base card. Can't go wrong with there. Rookie card of Carter Keyboom, top prospects of the Nationals. Got the rookie card of Kevin Biggio, Craig's kid. This is the first rookie card I got of him. Pulled a Vlad Guerrero Jr. rookie card. Pulled a Pete Alonso rookie card. This is my actual second of that one I pulled this year of that. Short prints, I pulled a Chris Sale, 58 All-Star, and a Miggy, 75 highlights reprint of the 16 highlight. Definitely go in my Miggy Tiger collection. That's not all. That's just basically the base sets. I pulled one of the Expos 50th anniversary cards, Ken Singleton. Kind of cool set. Pulled an insert of 94 Future Stars card of Ronald Acuna Jr. I like that card. 94 Topps Future Star design. And to top it all off, I pulled a one silver parallel number to 99 of Mr. Lou Gehrig. Number to 99. Cool looking card. Cannot go wrong with Lou Gehrig. So I got Jackie Robinson, got Mike Trout, Lou Gehrig. Same box, plus other stars. I think I did pretty well there. That's my archives box. Quite happy with that. Next up is my eBay purchases. Actually, I'm going to start with through the mail success, autograph success, TTM success. I don't do too many of them, but when I see a former players, I usually do former players because they're pretty much less busy and more apt to sign, and so I always do more of the former players, former All-Stars. So I sent in 3 cards for this one player. Couldn't decide which card I want, which team. So I did 3 teams he played for, 3 different sets that I like from this era. He is a four-time All-Star, including he was the first to start his position in consecutive years and once in each league. I think he was the first to do that according to one of the old cards. I don't know if anybody's done it since. Multiple Silver Slugger winner, 2-time World Series champion, 3-time Gold Glove winner, including he has at one time record of consecutive games and consecutive chances without an error. 2-time World Series and NLCS MVP. Who is it? Mr. Manny Trio. So I got his, he signed each of them a nice blue signature. Got his 76 Topps card. I think it's a really nice card to have signed. Once as a Cub. 1980 Topps. I know it's not the greatest cards to have with a facsimile with that, but this is my favorite sets back in the day. This is the first year I collected. So I always have to include this card. This is like my 6th autograph from this set. This was my favorite sets. And the 83, it's actually the 83 Topps traded, is the Indian. 3 great signatures, 3 great cards of Manny Trio signed. I'm happy to add them to my collection. Next up is my eBay purchases. I got an email promotion for 10% off bucks, eBay bucks. So I pounced on that and picked up several cards. First one is a modern day card. Part of my Hall of Fame collection is picking up, trying to get as much as I can of, especially the modern guys, of a card of every team he played for. I do that with the current players who are possible future Hall of Famers. This guy was always on the Cooperstown path, but he got caught with PED suspension, so we're not totally sure what's his future in terms of Cooperstown is, but this took Eddie and I being an all-time great of the era, and this is my first card of him. It's his new team. Robinson Cano. Topps Chrome Green Refractor. I love these green refractors. I think they look so cool. These are numbered to 99. Proud to have this. I picked this up maybe for like a couple bucks. That's it. So got a great deal there. The rest are vintage guys. Also non-Hall of Famer, but he did get some Hall of Fame votes. His 1933. This card's always been on my want list. 1933 Gowdy of Wes Ferrell. He is a brother of Hall of Famer Rick Ferrell. Wes Ferrell was a pitcher of the Washington Senators, among other teams. He multiple game, 20-game winner. He did get some Hall of Fame votes, but he has a high ERA, but he did pitch in a high home run, high scoring era, so that's why his ERA was quite high. So he got some votes. Some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame, some people don't. It's up to debate. Maybe the day one day he will be, but I'm not betting a house on it. But he is a record holder, though. He is the all-time leading pitcher for pitchers that have home run hitters among pitchers. He has the most home runs ever by a pitcher. It's Wes Ferrell. And it's a nice little card to add to your collection. My next one is Hall of Famer. My first card from this set. 49 Bowman, Johnny Mize. This is the no name on front variation. A PSA 3. Nice looking 3, I think. This is not my first Johnny Mize card. This is my second. This is first with the Giants. I also had one for my long time as a Yankee, my 53 Redmond. I always like these Redmond cards. This is a no tab variation. One of these days I'm going to get a Redmond with a tab. But this is Johnny Mize as a New York Giant. Like I said before, I try to get Hall of Famers, different teams he played for at the minimum. So I have him as a Cardinal, as a Yankee and a Giant. Don't have him as a Cardinal. Next two Hall of Famers are two pre-war guys. I've yet to get a card of, so to check off my vintage Hall of Fame want list. First one is 33 Gowdy once again of Mr. Dazzy Vance, pitcher, PSA 1.5. I think it's a pretty good 1.5, a beautiful 1.5, a well-aged 1.5 as it should be. Nice rounded corners. If you don't know, Dazzy Vance is a pitcher back in the 20s and 30s, and I saw some of them this year with we're living in the age of a high strikeout rates, and a lot of people are striking out people and breaking strikeout records and stuff. So somebody on MLB Network asked a question: who has the highest strikeout rate in terms of the league average? That is all time. That's actually Dazzy Vance. When he played, a pitcher strikeout rate was like 2.5, 3 strikeouts per 9 innings. While Dazzy, with his fastball and his curveball, he was averaging like 7 strikeouts a game career. And at least during his height of his career. So he was well above the league average in strikeouts. And so if you take in count of league versus league average, Dazzy Vance is right up there with the top strikeout guys of all time. So including Nolan Ryan's, Randy Johnson's, and Verlanders, and whomever else you want to add, Walter Johnson's, whoever else add to the list, you should add Dazzy Vance to the list also. My last one is like a forgotten Hall of Famer knows about. I don't really know too much about him. I just know he's a Hall of Famer. It's 35 Diamond Stars Sam Rice. This is the very end of his career with the Indians. PSA 4. He played majority of his career with the Senators, and he ended up with like 2,980 some hits. So he's like very close to 3,000 hits. He had good speed and good fuel in the outfield. So he's a stolen base guy and a base hit guy. So very close to 3,000. Hall of Famer. Proud to add to my collection. There you go. That's my latest additions to my Hardball Crazy collection. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll have a good night.